Cameron's on a wing with Aaron Lord. Where's Scott West?
There we go. Started the second quarter at Kardinia Park, 24 points the difference in favour of the home side. Tanner has 2 goals for the Cats. Barnes wins it from the centre, couldn't find Pickering, a flip out by Lord. Barnes, 30-metre knock on, Brownless looks for the free kick for being held and he'll get it.
Ablett calling for it quickly too, and Billy's taking his time. He probably reckons he can kick it from there.
Well, the wind is going to be a factor. It's a cross breeze. He's got underneath it a little bit. Grant in front gets taken out of it. Outbodied by Ablett. Grant. Not Grant, that was Nicholson. And it's out of bounds. Has the job on the superstar, Gary Ablett. Kicked 1 goal in the first quarter, Ablett. So boundary throw in right next to the behind post. Grant from Mensch. Griffin. And the ball hurried through for a rush behind.
So Peter Quill, obviously the designated kicker for today. Bring it in again. Now he spotted someone out here. Oh, it's a dangerous kick, but it's marked there by Allen, Shane Allen. Brad Johnson, centre wing. Tries to keep it low. Ben Graham always caught around the neck then. Brown, some good shepherding. Mansfield, they're backing each other up well, Geelong at the moment. Barnes to Scholl, on to Lord. Back to Scholl and McGrath. Look at these backline players running. McGrath's going to have a shot. He lobs it in the square. Ablett. I had his name written all over that. Once he's one out. Once he is one out with an opponent, he'll beat most guys. And Rowan Smith, good news, is back on the ground as we see this in replay.
Oh, it's a terrific kick by Tim McGrath. Abbott actually dummied to his right, and McGrath decided to kick it long over the heads of both players. And as you said, Pete, once Ablett's one out and the ball's coming in his direction, he's almost impossible to beat.
So the Geelong Star will kick for his second. Right in front, 45-degree angle, and he pops it through. Gary Ablett acknowledges the good play up the ground. It's kick 2, and Geelong careering away. 6-5, plays 1-4.
Well, that's just, I guess, what Alan Joyce wouldn't have wanted. He knows that perhaps there's a bit of a confidence problem with his charges after last week's defeat over at Subiaco, and he would have been looking to resurrect team's confidence with a win down here at Kardinia Park, given that they haven't won here for 10 years, and I think it's only been 4 times since 1950. It was always going to be a difficult task, but Geelong is certainly in control at present.
2 goals to Gary Ablett and 2 to Tanner, the leading goal kickers for Geelong. 31 points the difference now at the Cattery. Barnes, a little give to Hocking, tackled by Kellett was good. Knock on by Couch, Barnes again, shepherded by Lord. Up and underhand pass, could be a turnover, it is. Liberatore from a standing start out towards half forward. Smith, as Pete mentioned, back onto the ground. He was KO'd in the first quarter. Gets it past McGrath. Inside 50, Collingwood a chance. Gets taken out of it by Scholl. Kickers out of bounds. Free kick going Geelong's way. Maybe Mansfield. Yes, it will be.
Well, Smith normally plays in defence, so you just wonder how fit he is. He's gone to the forward pocket or half forward area.
You've just joined us. That KO of Smith resulted in not an all in Donnybrook, but about 20 or 30 players. So the Mello rule certainly could come in. Cameron, haven't seen much of him. Gets it from Costa. Cameron at right centre wing. There were some doubts about him being 100% fit. Osborne, haven't seen much of him this afternoon. Collingwood, centering kick, kicks out towards where we see Brown. Over the top now to Mansfield. Geelong's defence working overtime, conceding only 1 goal so far. Johnson was taken high. He'll take the free kick. Feelings were running high even before the match got underway here, no doubt about that. So Brad Johnson, a difficult shot. Now there's a free kick closer to goal.
Holding on Grigich against Hanley. Gee, Aaron Lord was having plenty to say to Brad Johnson. Would they have played against each other in the under-18s?
Could well have done. Brad Johnson has been up against Grant Tanner on the wing. In the first quarter, Tanner probably with his 2 goals dominated, but Johnson's still getting his share of the football.
Billy Grigich for his first goal now from this controversial free kick. He kicks a goal and he gets it. It's his first and his 35th for the year. Footscray second this afternoon, and the badly needed one, 2-4 to 6-5.
Well, the tough guy Danny Southern isn't here, and I'm sure that all Footscray supporters will be looking forward to the day when he comes back. But that's just what they needed, Pete, a bit of system and a goal, even albeit from a free kick.
And they've also got Crediok and Croft. That's 3 of their regular defenders out, so it's pretty tough. And Barry Stanfield, 4 of their regular defenders. So back to the centre, Wine versus Barnes. Scott Wine, Costa and Barnes. Barnes is very mobile. It's kicked away. There's Couch. Paul Couch coming through the centre. Well, he's tackled well. Wine does well to get to Cameron in all sorts of trouble. Ducks the head. Umpire paid the free kick, then paid the advantage. Grant, this is better play by Footscray. Back to Cameron. Cameron onto the left. He's looking down here for Hargraves. He's got a couple to beat. Callett swoops on it. Good play by Callett. He's got it now, Nigel Callett, trying to get onto the left, then gets in a hand pass to Hargraves, who goes to ground. Good play by Ben Graham as he gets it further field to Lord to centre wing, and the mark has been taken by Griffin.
Well, Footscray still not getting much drive on their half-forward line. Sexton's kick. Geelong players are plenty. Brown outmarked Graham.
He's playing a ripper, Brown.
Hand pass, McGrath, not much is getting past him either. Good long kick again, an attacking half-back line. Grant couldn't take it. Opportunity for Peter Quill, up and under kick will land round about 50. Oh, Hargraves! Good mark. Oh, collides with Brown, that was an accident. Brown was looking further downfield. Kellett underneath it. Mansfield on the burst. Tudor in front, Griffin behind. Griffin able to get back quickly. West tries to go off the ground. Takes the hand pass. A high kick. Wind underneath it. Not too much support for him there. Scholl. Watts. It's out of bounds on centre wing. With the backing up by Geelong far superior in their Footscray counterparts today. Brad Scholl. 20 games this year. One of 8 Geelong players to have achieved that. So they've had a good run with injuries, the Cats, in 95. Wine taps down, Liberatore, the 2 Brownlow medalists combining. Costa's kick up towards half-forward, and Mansfield again in the road. Osborne having a dirty day. He had one last week too, Aussie, against the Dockers. Mansfield kicks towards the Geelong member side of the ground. Grigich in front, Hanley behind. Smith, as I said, was KO'd in the first quarter. Pickering. And again, the high kick only travels about 30 metres, right next to the interchange gates, and picked up by Johnson. Quick hand pass and taken away down there by Nigel Callett.
Nigel Callett trying very hard to Hargraves. He needs someone running past there. He had no one, so he kicks to the square and he finds Osborne. Goal. That's better play by the Bulldogs as they start to sneak back into it. They've lifted their game, Gerard.
Yeah, I think they've lifted across the midfield in particular. I think Johnson is on top of his wing in this quarter. Cameron certainly come into the play a lot more, and I think they've got themselves a player here, Footscray and Daniel Hargraves. It was a pretty good play to pull that ball back into the wind, and Richard Osborne was pretty happy to be on the end of it.
They're only 3 goals, 1 down now. Wine, good play by the big fella, and he gets a quick kick, and he's dropped to sitter Hargraves. You can't afford that. Graham to Couch, out wide, Barnes. He's flattened as he kicked, was at 50 metres. Umpire didn't think so. It was after he'd marked, but here's Barnes. A standing kick to the half-forward line. Up they go, Billy. Billy Rounders couldn't take it. Brewer's got it. Danger because Ablett is there and Lord again, and Lord chips in front of Ablett and will mark 30 metres out directly in front, And Leon Cameron's man. Lord's having a great day, Gerard.
Yeah, he'd have to be in the best couple of players on the ground at the moment. His man Cameron's picked up a number of possessions in this quarter, but he also is continuing on his merry way. Has already had 4 touches.
He's kicking for his second from directly in front, Aaron Lord, and he's blasted this one away to the right. Poor kick, and a real let off that one for the Bulldogs.
42-22. 20 points the difference. 1-1 to Aaron Lord. 12 disposals. And certainly one of the best on the ground so far. Quill. Sexton the target. Up one-handed. Hocking. Tackled by Liberatore. Brownless. Out of bounds. 65 metres from goal. 14 minutes left before half-time. Footscray working their way back into the match. Barnes does well. Cameron, good smother by Brewer. Back to Wine, past Couch, the 2 Brownlow medalists. Wine wins that one. Out of bounds on the full, yes it was. So Tim McGrath to take the free kick. Lord on his own again. Lord from left centre wing. Oh, Riccardi, great mark. Speed to burn. The hand passes on to Graham. Long kick down towards full forward. Ablett and Nicholson. Ablett again. Just too strong, Gerard.
Yeah.
Just ability, that isn't it?
Too much class on that occasion. Just it's the 3rd time today that we've seen him just shuffle Brad Nicholson out of the way. Just have a look at the size of the arms on the 2 combatants there. Nicholson is probably about 10 years behind him in muscle development. Gary Ablett, one of the strongest players pound for pound that he would ever come up against.
35 metres out, directly in front. Ablett kicks, and Ablett goals. His 3rd, 3-1. Out of Geelong's tally of 7-6, Footscray 3-4.
I guess it'll be important, Pete, for Brad Nicholson just to keep positive. He is playing against the recognised superstar of the competition, and it's pretty tough when you're one out against a guy like that to beat him. He's just got to keep on keeping on, and when the one-on-ones come down, perhaps take another tack, perhaps play from behind, because when he's one out and he's in front, he's just getting bustled out of it by the maestro.
Just leans into his opponents, doesn't he, Ablett? So Darren Goldspink bounces the ball. Barnes and Wine. Wine gets first touch. Here's Pickering. Gets it to Tanner. On to Hocking. Hocking to Graham. Graham, the chip pass is on to Barnes. Off they go. Now Ablett's leading to the pocket. Over the back. Ablett. Yes! Oh, good mark. That wasn't as easy as it looked. Good kick by Barnes. And look at the Geelong supporters. They love him.
As soon as you see the glove coming off, you're almost guaranteed that Gary Ablett will be shooting for goal. This was a terrific kick. Smart play by Mensch also, who knew that Ablett was coming in from behind.
So Gary Ablett for his 4th from way out in the, well, about 5 metres in from the boundary line. So a difficult shot.
Almost struggled to make the distance into this one.
I think he might make it, or he belts it hard, but in trying to get that extra distance has hooked it. And one behind only.
3-2 out of 7-7. So the difference 27 points. 11 minutes remaining in the half. Grant should take the mark, which he does. Back to Quill. Johnson. A little give to Ellen. Ellen from left half back. Mongrel punt off the boot. Big pack of players at centre wing. It's punched over the line next to the interchange area for a throw-in. Nigel Kellett with 1 goal against his name. Footscray's first. They've only kicked 3. Cameron has to do the ruck work. And again out of bounds.
Hargraves is playing a long way back. They're kicking into the breeze. He should be coming up a bit, shouldn't he, Gerard?
Well, you'd think
or
so.
Or the half-forward line, the bigger guys?
They haven't got a marking target across the half-forward line.
Grant and Mensch. Pickering. Couch. Cameron gives chase. Kick down towards half-forward. Over the head of Riccardi. Now Ablett. Will he get his fourth here? Strength, he snaps but misses. And holds his head almost in shame. 3-3.
I thought that was going to be a gimme, that one.
7-8. Well, we've seen him kick them before, haven't we? 7-8 to 3-4. He loves those. So the Bulldogs' defence under siege as we approach the halfway mark of the second quarter. Quill to the outer side this time. Wine over the top. Never came down with the mark. Lord tries to trap it before the boundary line. Gets assistance from Brownless, but it is out of bounds.
So half forward for the Cats. They're doing it pretty well at the moment. 7-8 to 3-4. Wind versus Barnes. Barnes taps it down. Here's Pickering. Good play to Couch. Couch bending it back. Oh, good play by Couch, but he's hit the post. He bent that back beautifully, the Brownlow medalist. Unfortunately for him, just not quite accurate enough. 7-9 to 3-4, so good lead, just under the 5 goals. Peter Quill to bring it back in, but nothing happening for Footscray at the moment.
Is that a top year, Paul Couch? Really has.
Well, he must figure well in the Brownlow again, Gerard.
Well, he'd have to be one of the favourites, I would think.
So Quill. The halfback area, Barnes, disciplined, knocks it down. Brewer breaks the tackle, chip pass to half forward. This is Pickering. He's going to centre it. And he finds Brownless. Brownless to Hocking. Danger here. Ablett, no, he doesn't go to him. Instead, he goes to Barnes. A handball straight into Scott West. Here's Little Libber. Good play. They a little bit of overconfidence in by Geelong. Up in the air it goes and marked by Riccardi. Barnes, the crowd yelling for him to kick it this time instead of trying to hand pass. Now he's going to kick it into the pocket. Here's Ablett lurking at the back. West holds on, held on by Ablett. Kicked around the corner by Tudor. He's kicked to behind.
Well, Griggy's come out to centre half forward, Pete, so you've got your marking target.
5 goals to difference, 17 effective scoring shots to 7. Fair indication of the play so far. Coming on for Footscray is Craig Ellis. So we have Allen, who's yet to come on, and Ellis. Brownless in front. Wine out of bounds. No free kick going Footscray's way.
In the back. Right in the middle of his back. Billy Brownless.
Sexton picks it up to the skipper. So he returns the favour by giving him the hand pass. Hospital kick that one. McGrath was nearest to marking it. Liberatore shuffles it over the top. McGrath again runs into Costa. Johnson grab. Didn't have the ball. Now it's Smith. It was carried off in the first quarter. Smith's kick towards half forward. Almost a mark. That was Ellis. Umpire lets it go. Kick out of the pack favours McGrath. The hand pass to Lord. Best on the ground so far. Lord from the square looks for Ablett. Tried for the specky. Sexton. Billy's got him. Ablett close to the boundary. Tries to bend it back across his body, but he's missed and kicked his fourth behind of the day. And again, the hands go to the head. 3-4. Gary Ablett in the last 2, he would have buried normally. 7-11 to 3-4. 31 points in favour of Geelong.
He's lucky he didn't get a free kick against him going for that mark too, Ablett. Quill. He loves those snapshots around the corner, Ablett, on both sides of his body. A good punch away by Wine. Excellent effort. That's Sexton getting it to Little Libber. He's trying his heart out as usual. On the West. Punched away by McGrath. Smith. Liberatore again, he's getting plenty of touches to the half-forward line. Daniel Hargraves in front, thumped away by Ben Graham. Good play by Scholl. Has he got some confidence now? On to Aaron Lord. Here's Ablett. One out with Nicholson. Ablett. Oh, use of the body, brilliant. He races into goal, Gary Ablett. Goes bang and kicks his fourth. Sheer class again. Once he's one out, Gerard, you can't beat him.
No, and particularly when the kick is as good as Aaron Lord's was, he is really having a great day in the centre for Geelong. Just coming off the wing and then playing a midfield role. Let's just see, there is some suggestion that Ablett may have grabbed his leg when he kicked this ball, but once again he was one out.
The physio's gone out to him.
And you could see there was just some sort of motion towards the right thigh.
Back to the centre, 4-4, kicked by Gary Ablett. Ellis, dispossessed, might have been too high. Brown, Handley, and he lopes into stride. The kick is to half forward, Brewer, second attempt, brushes Quill. Tanner onto his left foot, kicked a great snap in the first quarter. Ablett couldn't take that. Nicholson making sure that it goes out of bounds to keep it out of his clutches, and we'll see a throw in.
We'll keep an eye on Ablett, Pete, because he didn't sprint too quickly for that mark then, and coming back with a hamstring after 1 week, it's pretty early.
A bit soon. So throw in right next to the behind post. Grant, Liberatore, kick away by West. Huge pack of players, and there is a free kick. They're pushing the back, going Footscray's way. Geelong crowd not too happy with that. So a kick away by Quill. Costa. And Ablett is coming off. He's trotting towards centre wing, so that little twinge when he kicked, he's damaged the hamstring again, it would appear. Scholl played every game, only 2 games in 4 seasons with North though. On to McGrath, and that is a blow for Geelong. Probably boost Footscray. Riccardi, Tudor from left half forward, turns in a wide arc, kicks towards, well, it would have been Ablett territory. Liberatore mops up, chops it off well, and the Doggies are out of danger again. The kick comes towards centre wing now. This is Pickering. Good smother. That was by Johnson. Kellett. Johnson gets it back again at left half forward. Kellett says go, and he does. He advances inside 50, draws a man, kicks, and he's put it through for a goal. Well, it did lift Footscray as Collingwood comes back on. It's 8-11 to 4-4.
And all of a sudden, this game takes a different turn, because with Gary Ablett off, Footscray is certainly a chance. They've come back with a goal to Brad Johnson. Good battle on the wing between him and Grant Tanner.
Well, you're a physiotherapist. I've had hamstrings. There is no way known you can come back and miss 1 week. The old great coach Norm Smith used to say many years ago, you must miss at least 2 matches.
Well, I guess it depends exactly what the diagnosis was, Pete.
I know that, but look, history proves with hamstrings, Gerard, you must miss a couple of games. Anyway, there was the finals coming up. I wouldn't have had him playing today. Here's Cameron down towards half forward. Mansfield. And was that deliberate? He ran it over the line. It didn't really make much attempt to keep it in, but Darren Goldsby gave him the benefit of the doubt.
There would be still some suggestion that may not even be his hamstring, because he went for his thigh. So we'll just perhaps sit on it until...
Yeah, well, we don't know what the injury is, let's face it. But, well, it's a bad luck for Geelong getting close to the finals. Here's Liberatore, another one to be handy here. Collinor bends it back. It's a 2-on-1. This is nearly a goal. This is a great kick by Collinor.
He's got it.
He's got it. Well played, and they snick back in with a chance.
Well, he's only been back on the ground for a minute. He came on to replace the big fellow in Griggy, and this is what he's paid to do. Libber getting the ball from the bottom of the pack, strangely enough, and then around the corner, the high ball just floats it through.
Collingwood kicks his first. Footscray have kicked 2 goals since Ablett left the ground. 59 to 34, so the Dogs certainly growling at the moment. Barnes from a standing start to half forward. Brewer, still he goes. Brewer. Liberatore comes in, gets the hand pass to West.
They sense a chance here, Footscray.
Well, if Ablett off the ground, you would lift, wouldn't you? Johnson needs a good bounce, gets it. Back to West. Wine provides the shepherd. Shot, the Worms duck. Kellett clean bowled. Up to half forward, tapped by Hargraves at Costa, a bit severe. Kellett gives him support. Costa, back to Cameron. Cameron, onto his left, kicks towards Hargraves, who marks within kicking distance. So this might be their 3rd unanswered goal with Ablett off the ground. Ablett's kicked 4-4, but you would say that if they're not going to take any chances, he won't take any further part in the game. I may be proved wrong. Daniel Hargraves, who's kicked 15 goals for the year so far. Hasn't scored today. A tricky kick with the wind, as in fact he proves. And the mark taken by Handley, just inside the line in the left back pocket for Geelong. Gave away a free kick earlier, which resulted in a goal. Wine, well, messed up a little bit by Cameron actually. Hocking dragged off the football. Brown's hand pass, picked up by Costa. Gets it back, Barnes punches it to the ground.
Oh.
Brown paddles it in front. Hocking to McGrath, and the Cats out of danger.
Riccardi brings it wide. Oh, Lord's having a great game. Aaron Lord, 9 kicks, 6 handballs at the moment. 15 possessions, and we're not at half time yet. Oh, an ordinary kick. Oh, he's kicked it straight to Wine. Wine to West. Gee, another one here would be handy as he goes forward. Hargraves battling with McGrath. They race hard after it. Oh! Umpire calling play on. Colinook. A wobbly kick. Here's Grant. Will it sit for him? He's got it, Chris Grant. They need a goal here. Footscray stabs it low. It's another one. Oh, the Bulldogs getting a bit of confidence up here, Gerard.
They're just getting well on top in the middle of the ground. A costly mistake by Aaron Lord is only blemish for the afternoon, but certainly let the Dogs in. And this was pretty good and intelligent play by Chris Grant, who knows what effect the wind can have. Just kept the ball very low and put it straight through the middle. So Scott West is now on Aaron Lord. Pickering's gone on to Libba. Riccardi's in the middle on Quill.
The difference back to 19 points now. Yet another unanswered goal from Footscray. And the Doggies really lifting. Riccardi grabbed but not in possession. And he'll take a free kick at midfield for the home side. A real contest now. 8-11 to 6-4. 19 points. It was in excess of 30 earlier. And another change being made by Gary Ayres. Lord off. Biddiscombe on. Barnes has got the mark. Minch leads out, very hard to take, a half volley. Graham in solidly. Sexton flipped up by Hickmott, and the umpire's going to give a free kick to Footscray.
Hey Pete, 10 kicks, 6 handballs, 5 marks, and you get taken off the ground after one mistake.
Well, a bit of discipline. Liberatore.
He's probably best man on the ground.
Oh, I think he is. I don't think there's any doubt about that. So still the Doggies go forward now. The kick up comes by Smith as the sun makes an appearance, a reappearance. Scholl takes it out of bounds. He won't be penalised for that.
His name's not Jeff Bruce.
No.
Well, Aaron Lord, he may be just being asked to attend the telephone so he can just have the coach point out exactly what he did wrong.
Ellis from Handley. Riccardi. Hocking. Pickering. Shuffles it over the top. Riccardi again. Biddiscombe provides the shepherd. Riccardi straight down the spine of the ground. Good long kick up towards centre half forward. Oh, almost a mark. Dragged in by Minch. He's paid it, the umpire.
Oh, lucky.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Aaron Lord back on the ground within about 25 seconds.
So this is a free kick. Oh, he had the hand on the shoulder.
Technically correct, we'll say.
Yeah.
So David Minch, for his first goal today, he's kicked 21 for the year. Right on 50, keeps it low and puts it through. That's a handy one. A real steadier for Geelong because Footscray had the run on. The Cats get their 11. It's 9-11, 65 to 6-4-40.
And he needed that one, David Minch, because he's probably having his quietest afternoon for some time. He's been pretty good in recent times. He's had a very good season. Really has cemented a spot on that half-forward line over the last couple of years. But at present, only had a couple of possessions. But that was a very handy goal for Geelong, who have been under siege for the last 5 minutes.
Well, I mentioned Paul Brown has had a good game. Paul Brown has had 6 kicks and 9 handballs. He's been very, very good in defence. Now, here's it coming out to Pickering. It was from Hickmott, that hand pass. And there's Leon Cameron at the bottom of the pack. Umpire about to bounce it. Darren Goldspink. I've tried to soccer it. Now he's got it. Caught, held to him. Tried to get in the hand pass. Good umpiring to let it go as we see Smith bring it across the ground. Good to see him back on the ground. He was poleaxed early in the game. Here's Sexton to the half-forward line. Good mark to Collinook. They could really do with one. They've got half a minute before half-time to score a goal, the Bulldogs. Found a loose man out here in Cameron. Cameron way out at half-foot. He's got to move it quickly. So Leon Cameron brings it into Hargraves, pushed out of the contest. Could have got a free kick there. Keller gets it to Liberatore, who fires in a goal, and the Little Rovers put it through. Having a good game, Libba. 7-4, plays 9-11.
Yes, and having an outstanding quarter. He's had now 12 possessions in this quarter. He's kicked a vital goal with just seconds to play. And it really has, in the last couple of minutes, he's been freed up because Gary Hocking's gone to the half-forward line midway through this term. And Libba's certainly having an influence on the result.
Difference again back to 19 points. Only a few seconds remaining before half-time. It was in excess of 30. Barnes gets it down to Tudor. His kick up towards the full forward position. Quill taken out of the contest. Nicholson goes solidly. There is the siren to end a pretty interesting half. And Footscray very much back in the match with Gary Ablett off the ground, having kicked 4 goals up until half-time. But probably won't take any further part in the game if the Cats are serious about trying to get him back to 100% for the finals. But Footscray, a good comeback in the second quarter. And at the main change, Geelong leading 9-11-65, Footscray 7-4-46.